here to do a reading for the collective. We'll split it to masculine and feminine side. Thank you for joining us. I know it's been a while. Welcome, welcome, welcome if you're new or returning. If you could, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. We would like to see the channel grow a little bit here and just reach as many people as possible so we can help those who are in search of these messages. So, let's get started with some oracle cards as always. For masculine, we have High Priestess of Fire. Follow an intuitive action to change things, to bring things into fruition. It's inspired action. Following that intuitive movement here to create a level of change. Okay, since that one flipped, what's this? Got trapped. For mutual energy, if you're new here, how I operate, we do masculine, mutual, and then feminine to the other side. But for mutual energy, we have trapped. It's the image of this bird in a cage, not able to move and fly, not able to go where they would like to go. Be as free as they'd like to be. Some type of restriction. There we go. So for feminine, we have conclusion. That was at the bottom of the deck. Meditation, maybe trying to figure out how to bring an end to the trapped energy, close one chapter, start another one. In order to move on to the next chapter, you do have to come to an end of the other. You never read a book where the chapter just goes on and on and on and then that's the end of the book. No, they have the chapters, page 1, 2, or 3 may be the beginning of one chapter, and page 50 may be the end of that chapter, and page 51 is a new. You got to end that chapter to get to the next, to the second chapter. So something may need to come to a close. A conclusion may need to be drawn. Maybe trying to meditate and get a message on how to do so. Maybe trying to figure out how to do so. But we'll get started on Le Tarot, and then we'll see what comes out, and then we'll pull some clarifiers. And then I have these situation cards. Sometimes I like to do romance angels, but I feel like the situation oracles might bring a little fresh air to the reading today. Oh, excuse me. And I'm sorry if it's a little noisy. I took the cloth off of the table because there were spills. There was a stain on it, and trying to find a replacement that I actually like, but that's enough for my rant. Let's get started here, masculine. Let's talk about it. Right, masculine, how we feeling today? Yeah. Feeling heartbroken and burdened. The masculine's not... He's trying to temper that because he's really wanting... I feel like the want to take action and make some changes happen, but there's still some type of pain that's kind of weighing him down, and he's needing to temper that, needing to be a little patient with himself on that, because it's like, as much as you want to move forward, masculine, I do feel like that needs to be mellowed out. It needs to be, yes, inspired action. It does need to be driven, but however, we can't carry those burdens. We can't carry those pains towards the things that we're trying to move towards, because it only is going to either one, toxify what you're trying to move to, and or make it fail. So in order to take those inspired actions, in order to move forward and accomplish what you're trying to get accomplished with this high priestess of fire, you want to mellow that out. Temperance card at the bottom again. So let's see what else is going on, and we'll clarify and see why, though. It's like the inspired act, yeah, wanting to again set oneself free, wanting to drop those burdens, but again having conflict, having some type of mental conflict in doing so. It'll be self-sabotaging, and if we do move towards that, it's like, you see how the tongue is sticking out. It's like, however close she is to those knives, if whoever this is wags their tongue the wrong way, it's going to cut themselves on these knives. So it'll inflict even more pain, even more wounding, by doing so. Yeah. You need to seek some type of truth before walking away and abandoning something. It has to do with some type of feelings, some emotions that are tied to him shifting things around and having, an emotional fulfillment and things balancing out in his favor. But there's a lot of confusion surrounding that. Now, as far as the truth and clarity, you do need to deliver your truth, need to cut some things out, need to walk away from some things, need to abandon some things. And again, it could be just the emotional baggage, the wounding that you have, the hurt that you carry, the stresses and the burdens, things that may have developed within yourself that doesn't need to go forward with what you're trying to, the inspired change you're trying to accomplish. So, let me shift because it's like repeating. Yeah, it's like you're trying to get in control and changing things around. You're definitely masculine, having your emotions in mind and how you feel while moving forward. Alright. Yeah, you just need a little strength and willpower, a little courage here. Yeah. And that goes back to that feeling trapped energy. It's like you're trying to hold yourself back while you're in some type of stagnation, while you're trying to get a different perspective, a different mindset. It's moving cautiously. It's looking at things differently. It's like sitting back. Have you ever had like one of those jigsaw puzzles where it's like 300, 500,000 piece puzzle, and you actually got to sit back and look at the pieces before you start putting, this section over here, getting the corners all together, getting, the picture, a piece of the picture that might be just this big done, when the puzzle may be this big. You might just have that one portion. And it's just having some type of restraint. You just can't go picking up puzzle pieces and just mashing them together and expect things to come along. So that was kind of the imagery that I got in my head. It's like you're moving methodically, getting Knight of Pentacles energy. So you may have Earth in your chart, masculine, may have fire in your chart. Who do we have out here? Matter of fact, we have Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, maybe some Sag here, but I do get a sense of caution. I do get a sense of moving forward with a sense of um, not being so hasty in your movements. So let's get a few more for masculine. Hierophant. Yeah, you're trying to look at the bigger picture. Hierophant is a higher understanding, higher knowledge, higher belief system, a higher way of thinking, and more grounded energy. It's like, look at this. You have the Hierophant and the Devil. It's a sense of the Hierophant is what's keeping you restricted. The structure, the belief, the groundedness of visibility. It's like knowing that I need to look at the bigger picture and not move forward. That's what's keeping me restricted. That's what is keeping me under these strings being pulled that has me under its control, right? Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. To say that's the truth. Let's keep going. It's like you're learning here. You're studying. You're observing. It's like these cards are going to just fly up. Let's get one more for the masculine. Just one more sideways. Yeah, before you make a judgment. Yeah, you need to actually take care of yourself. You need to nurture yourself. You need to be practical about it. And it's also you taking a rest because you have heartbreak, you do have burdens, you do have things weighing you down. And taking a leap of faith, being foolish, being in that full energy isn't going to do anything but sabotage you. It's not going to do anything but cut you. It's not going to do anything but further wound you or cause some type of conflict within your mental state. So again, you're being restricted from making a judgment that may shock you, may fool you. And again, right behind the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands, followed by the Queen of Swords. You need to think logically. You need to think practically before taking any action. The Queen of Wands is in between the Queen of Pentacles, the practical, and then the Queen of Swords, logical. So again, what you're trying to move towards is not going anywhere. Take care of yourself first. Think about it. Be logical. Be practical. Then you can take action. You're going to have to level all of those things out before moving, masculine. It may resonate in different avenues for masculines. Conclusions for feminine. We have the Lovers coming out. Let me see. It's like you're studying a connection. You're observing it. You're learning the intricacies of it. The potential. How to nurture it. Yeah, how to nurture it and balance things out. It's just you can't quite see clearly. You don't have all of the vision. You may be spending time alone trying to get some insight, collecting more information, right? Doing some healing, meditation, manifestation. We did have meditation over here for you, feminine. So, and it's... Okay, so it may have been some type of trickery, lies, stealing, thieving going on, deception. But it's like your heart's still open to turning things around. You just may need to mature from a page level to the king level, and that takes time here. All right, so you want to get to the good part, the sweet part here. There's the Father of Six, the King of Wands here. Inspired action as well. You're trying to control your actions. It's like you're in, the Emperor. You're trying to control the actions of the Emperor, or you want the Emperor to control their own actions towards you. and just work on things. Work on what you want. Being, again, putting in that effort, being logical, taking the action, but being logical about the actions that you take, and bringing things in on the things that you feel, the things that you've been thinking about, bring it into fruition. But you do have to close some things out. You have to close out some of the things. Again, coming to the conclusion, you gotta wrap some stuff up. Like, we can't keep doing this. I keep hearing it like we've done that before. It does not work. And that could be even to a personal level as well. Like the things that you've done for yourself, feminine, hasn't been successful or yielded any fruit. One moment. Yep. You gotta close some things out. You have to surrender some things. Old foundations have to come crumbling down. Like, you have to one, stop hiding how you feel. Two, it's like you have to take care of yourself. You have to do what's best for you in order to achieve a level of balance and fairness in the situation. And there goes the Empress that flipped over here. I'll go ahead and put that out there. We have the Emperor and the Empress on the table. You have to nurture yourself. You have to be open to receive. Again, equal give and take on an emotional level. To say, hey, this does not work for me. I can't do that anymore. Again, not hiding your feelings, not the things that are going on underneath the surface can't stay there. Yeah, hiding your feelings only brings disappointment. You have to balance things out by going within and giving that information, opening up to how you truly feel, and communicating that. Okay? Mutual energy. You gotta wrap up hiding how you feel. Not communicating it, not saying it. Why do we both feel trapped? Because you feel on your own. Feel on your own. Yep. That's the truth. The Ace of Swords. Most readers be like, yeah, that's the truth. It's confirmation. And it rings and resonates true for me too sometimes. So let's see here. Why do you feel alone? Feel like you're just kind of on your own, getting your own information, doing your own investigation. You feel like you're having to sneak around. It's like you kind of feel stuck sneaking or doing things behind the scenes just to get back here in order to reconcile or come back together. Yeah, and have a new beginning to love. But it's like you're on your own getting the information. It's like you're not doing it together, but it looks like you are. It's like you're doing it together. I think you're having to follow our intuitions. We're having to follow the intuition. The intuitive hits. King of Pentacles. Why is it King of Pentacles? I get with the King of Pentacles and the Temperance in reverse, it's like you're both committed to it, but you're quite impatient. You're not going with the flow of things right now. And that's why you feel stuck. You're not trying to go with the flow. You're going against it. You have a lot of love and you definitely have a lot of emotions on trying to turn things around. However, we're here. We're here at the page. And it's crazy because we got 3 different levels. We have the King of Baskets, the Sun, which is the page, and then right after the Sun is the Mother of Baskets, so the Queen. And then there just needs to be some type of healing in order to move forward. So we need some mother-father wounds healed. We have some inner child healing that needs to be cleared out as well. And again, things will start moving along, but we gotta do the work. We gotta do the internal part. We forget that sometimes what we want wants us, but if we're looking at that, if we're trying to move forward and we got burdens and pains and wishes and we're still trying to control and we're hiding our emotions, how do we move forward with that? How do we move forward when one won't release control and won't surrender? The other is just holding grudges, pain, wounding, you know, but still wants to take action. That's the thing. The thing that you wants you is just we're not there yet. Let's see. People pleasing isn't going to manifest what you want. You got to move away from that. Yeah, it'll lead to a lack of success. I also get a sense of someone, the things that they're doing for the other isn't yielding any success. You both feel like what I've done for or with this connection has been unsuccessful. Things didn't come to manifest. I've served, I fixed your plate, I brought it to you, I did everything but chew it for you and swallow and digest it. It's like, you know, the truth is I really want to collaborate. I really want to open a dialogue. We just have to figure out how to get some type of introspection, dig deep, and figure out how to balance our internal world and how we feel inside in order to get to the Ten of Pentacles. Let's get some clarifiers. Make sure I'm doing okay on time. Alright, let's clarify the Three of Knives for masculine. Why is the Three of Swords here for masculine, please? Heartbroken. Things aren't coming together. Things aren't manifesting for him. Manifestations aren't coming in how he'd like. Yeah, he wants justice. He wants things to balance themselves out. He would like some good karma to come in. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Yeah, he feels like it's hard to move this slow. He would prefer not to, but internally, I feel like that's the proper pace. Yeah, the slow movement is the best movement, and again, that's for the slow and steady. Is the proper way. It's the structured way of doing things. It's the Hierophant way. You know, going back to this Hierophant and the devil. The Hierophant is what's pulling the strings right now. You don't get to get that reward without that long, arduous, journey towards the finish line. So you have to go through it to get to it. Clarify the Fool. The Free Man. That's too many. Sorry, that's like a stack of 5. No. Clarify the Free Man, the Fool for masculine. Okay, so see, you want to set yourself free. In order to achieve the Ten of Earth, Ten of Pentacles, you got to go through the Nine of Wands. You got to have perseverance. You got to have endurance. You got to be able to stand strong after that long weathered battle. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. I've been through hell and back just to get here. I'm here. I'm strong. This guy is not out of shape here. This one is chiseled. He may not have the best of clothes on. Like the side of his robe may be hanging off his body, but he's still standing. He's still strong. He still made it to the top type energy. So even though there was battle conflict, there was heartache, there was again ego, mental strife, things that he had the power in his hand to fix. And again, going back to the Five of Swords, which is right here. It was there. I was abandoned. I felt left out in the cold. I had to choose a path of temperance. I had to choose a path of healing. I had to choose a path of patience in order to master the stability here. Okay. What's the Five of Knives? Clarify the Five of Knives. Cups, having that new beginning. So you can't quite have that new beginning. You do have to pour into yourself. You do have to emotionally mature. You do have to grow in a sense to have that mutually beneficial connection on an emotional level, right? Having options. Oh, no. This isn't the Seven of Cups in this deck. This is the Seven of Earth. Sorry. Moves things along. Actually investing and taking action turns things around. You gotta invest. You can't just rush in and expect things to move. You have to be patient and willing to let things evolve and grow on their own. Again, having willpower to let things shift. It's a sense of missing opportunities, like seeing that missing opportunities will get you a little bit further. It'll get a new cycle started. Like, hey, to give the example here of what's coming up is like masculine seeing an opportunity to talk to the feminine. However, he doesn't take the opportunity knowing that that's not the right time. Not just because it's an opportunity, it doesn't mean to take it. You have to let things grow and evolve in itself in order to get things to move, right? So it's the, allowing the egg to hatch versus going to go crack the egg. You're going to have egg for breakfast, but you won't have a baby chick at the end if you do that, right? So yeah, it's kind of, you get what you wait for here. Let's clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. Waiting to take that inspired action towards how he truly feels. He's making, again, a tough call, the logical decision. Again, going back to the patience. Knowing how he truly feels and what he truly wants to do is contrary to what actually is being done. It's actually contrary to what he would like to happen. And again, that's going back to that slow and steady, waiting for things to go. Again, you're having to cut out the devil, the thing that's consuming you, lust and control and power and just doing things because the fact of you wanting them is shifting from the old way of doing things to the new way of doing things. It's being a little bit more moderated, controlled in thought, clear-minded, right? King of Swords here. Begin being logical. Didn't we have that coming out? Clarify the Hierophant we have out here twice. Even though, and that goes back to the desire, the want, the attraction, like you want to pull it in, but you're going within, needing to go within, needing insight. You have to miss some opportunities. Going back to the Four of Cups. Clarify the Devil. Devil and the Hierophant came out here twice for masculine. Yeah. There's a sense of desire and missing and wanting and yearning, but also tempering that out and being a little bit more grounded. It's needing to do that because, again, there's still heartache. There's still a sense of longing and distance here. Again, needing to control your actions here with the Father of Sticks. It's just knowing what actions to take, knowing what actions not to take. The king didn't become the king just because. The king didn't become the king because he did whatever whenever he felt like it. The king became the king because he knew what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Finesse. His actions are controlled. They're pretty much spot on. And then on top of that, throw in a little attraction here. Quite hot and tempting, you know. Judgment, Three of Earth. I think he's working with spirit, God, source, higher level. Going back to clarify again to make good judgments here. Going back to, again, being decisive, being clear, thinking in the decisions that he makes and the emotions that he's feeling. Being, again, doing that healing, becoming more stable, more grounded. Four of Wands here. Let's clarify for the feminine. I know that was a lot of cards for clarifying. It's just what came out. Clarify the Lovers, the courting card for feminine. Again, missing an opportunity. So also aware that opportunities are needing to be missed. Getting the downloads, very clear in thought. Clarify the Son of Coins, Page of Pentacles for feminine. Yeah, you have to walk away from how you feel. You're preparing for the future. In this deck, this specific deck, the Eight of Cups doesn't mean like walking away. It's like, in this moment, I can't worry about my feelings. My feelings right now, I need to do what needs to be done in order to achieve future success. And if you look at it, she's cooking. She may be hungry, but she doesn't have everything she needs. Excuse me. She doesn't have everything that she needs here to complete whatever she's cooking, regardless of what she's cooking. It's not complete. It's in the process of cooking, right? And it's so crazy because here we go. We have the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Truth. Clarify the Father of Sticks. Yeah. Control your actions so things don't come tumbling down on your head. So things won't end up in destruction. What's the Emperor card? Why is the Emperor card out? The Devil, having self-control, because you know that there's a sense of, I want to say, tug of war between the Hierophant and the Devil. And I feel like that's coming from the masculine side, trying to get in control of any lust and power and all those negative toxicities. You know that's there. It's like you're weighing your options behind the scenes on how to take control on the moves that you make in this connection. Okay. This is cut and dry. I don't think I need many clarifiers for feminine here. She's quite clear on that. Ten of Knives. You know that emotions are all over the place. You know that things are at a point where you need to be emotionally selfish. Again, going back to putting a close of things, taking care of yourself, knowing what to nurture, knowing what not to, knowing when to lay down and rest. Like this isn't my fight. Surrender. Go take care of yourself. Things are up in the air, emotions are crazy. Yeah, you need to um, cut things off at the knees before they come crashing down. Clarify the mother of well, to clarify the mother of earth, the mother, the queen of pentacles again. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need many clarifiers on this. Clarify the justice for feminine. Yeah. Balance things out. Just making the decision to do so. You just have to decide to take care of yourself. Figure out how you're gonna move. Decide your next moves. What's next? What are you gonna do next? The Empress, clarified by the Empress. You just need to nurture yourself. You just need to expand and grow. I feel like you're at a kind of a semi-healing phase. Not quite out of the healing phase, not quite at a pause, but you're right there in between where you're not stagnant, but you're not on the move quite yet. Yeah. It's like you're healing, but you see that there's a new cycle coming in this connection. Um, you're just kind of holding back right now. You're holding back right now. All right. Mutual energy. Page of Earth. Maybe just finding somewhere solid to sit, rest, gather yourself, get some answers, kind of not quite be as forthcoming. I think you're just kind of in your own respective corners, gathering yourselves for this new cycle that's to come. You know that an old cycle is over, and you know that something's coming. Your masculine definitely wants to take action towards it. Feminine knows that it's coming and know that, I need to hold back, I need to resist. But you both feel kind of stuck in that energy of waiting for things to dissipate. So you have to know when to move. Okay, watching. Okay, you're both coming out of some type of conflict and strife. But you also are aware that this emotionally fulfills you guys. You definitely are doing the work behind the scenes, maybe sneaking towards reconciliation, but you're still doing the work in order to achieve that. You're working on getting some type of stability, laying some type of foundation. 4 of Fire here, 4 of Wands. Clarify the 3 of Baskets. Yeah, equal give and take, coming back and give equally. Have some sense of reciprocity here. Yeah, a new beginning, new inspired action, right? Clarify the Father of Coins. There's again a new cycle, wanting to nurture, cultivate, and put the work in to get that new cycle started. Why is the Temperance in reverse though? King of Swords. Being logical, not acting on emotion. Yeah. Some type of resistance, resisting the urge to come towards the relationship. And again, Ace of Air at the bottom, again at the deck, the Truth. You have to think about it. getting mental clarity, getting downloads, getting information, is going to help. So you have to set some type of you both have to set some type of boundaries in order to protect this relationship. It's making decisions to allow a safe space in the relationship as well, because I get a sense of impatience, no boundaries, disrespect of boundaries. I'm sorry, I hear it. Just action, full blown forward action, being driven and pushing forward, and it wasn't successful. It's like, giving and giving and giving. It's not going to get you anywhere. You do have to have some type of strength and willpower and courage. You do have to. It's like you both are seeing the benefits of having the courage to hold back and resist and not actually go forth, because sometimes you do get that brick wall. You do get met with resistance. You do get met with, some type of heartbreak or pain, or just the everything come crashing down. So you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And this is just knowing that what you've been doing isn't working. Clarify the Magician in reverse. Yeah, it's like you're weighing your options about holding back your emotions, not expressing them, not being emotionally as free as you once were. In bulk, that's the Star. And it's like you guys, because you have to heal. You have to heal and just hold that space of that fire that you burn near to your heart. You can't quite act on it, but you just can't. You have to surrender what is weighing you down, and that's that impulse. The fears are what's driving you to take action. The fears are what's making you want to rush. And it's like King of Wands: control yourself, discipline, control your actions, know what to do, when to do it, how to do it. It's just, you just gotta master it. You're gonna have to master how you open up emotionally. And it's not you just have to be in control. You have to be in control in what you invest in order to have that new beginning or fresh start. And it's like, hey, that, hey, I want to invest in this, but not at that speed. That's my boundary. Don't cross it. When you cross it, nope, we can't move forward. So it's a level of maturity here. It's a level of emotional maturity. It's a level of maturity, just period, and knowing that everything doesn't need to be acted upon when you feel it, because those emotions may not last. Those emotions they may waver, they may falter, they may actually die down, but they may still be there. So they may not be at that intense of a level. They may go a little lower and softer. So you just gotta decide and figure out where you're at. I think we got a smidge more time. All right. You know what? One second. I'm gonna come back so I can have correct time. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get some situation cards. For the masculine, what's the situation with masculine? Okay. We got interview, talk, conversation, get on the same page. Yeah, he wants to take action and get on the same page. Single, current status, available. He's available. You may want to talk about that. Hamster wheel, surviving daily hustle. So he may just be doing, again, the practical things, needing to kind of stay focused. Look, and then after that we have desire. It says lust, sexual chemistry, strong passion, strong desire, wanting to take that action. Underneath the deck we have focused. It says eyes for you, fascinated, watching. So this masculine here is definitely watching. Let's get some situations for mutual energy. Mutual. Triggers. Yeah, we still have triggers. You may feel like it's forbidden for now. Again, that goes back to the cage. Synchronicities. You may be seeing signs. Synchronicities 111, 222, 888. Children. There may be children involved in the situation, but it's also saying young, childhood, playful, might have known each other from childhood, maybe needing to open up and be a little bit more playful towards each other in order to get to your happiness, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. Yeah, it says again, going back to you guys are needing information, feeling like you're on your own. Researching, getting information on the Pentacles, Page of Swords here. Let's see here. And for feminine, got cleansing, meditation again, clearing space, removing negativity. Yes. Closing out some things. And it's also going back to the controlling one's action because aware that there is some type of toxicity in the mix, knowing that no, we don't need to move forward. Again, poison, toxic, unhealthy behavior, people, knowing that there's still some things in the mix. As I said, reiterating my words. We got waves of emotions coming, going, that going back to the conclusion, ending one chapter into another. Also, just having waves of emotion, taking care of yourself in this situation. You have to actually walk away from how you feel. Let's get... And soulmate, similar friendship, romantic partner, soulmate. I mean, how else you want me to explain that one? We got journal, writing, diary, keeping notes. You may be researching, getting information, writing things down. Maybe just looking into how you actually feel, how you perceive or achieve happiness for yourself. And then we have roller coaster. You may be feeling up and down, going back to the waves of emotion. So as always, I say keep a positive mindset. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys later. Hopefully I can do this again tomorrow. So bye. See you guys later.